damn, I'm in the friend zone, she don't like me. Or she likes me, but she don't want to say anything. I'm like, dog, she don't like you. You ain't got no teeth and you butt ugly, so let's deal with that first. She don't like you. A lot of people don't like to give that real advice because they're afraid of what their friends will think, but you know, at the same time, life is short. Like, look, brush your teeth, comb your damn hair, pop that pimple on your nose, and move on. Right? Like, get with it.
Nice. Life is short and so am I. So, all right. This is sort of the backdrop of how you guys got to where you are, but and also a little bit what made you guys successful. What would you say is happening right now? I mean, like in that tent over there. What's with this whole sort of the rise of K-pop culture, and how has it actually shaped what you guys are doing? I mean, is there a sense? I mean, obviously you guys at the end, you know, without how you wouldn't be where you are presumably today. So, do you feel like there's some connection between the globalization of popular culture and the rise of YouTube as a medium? And, yeah, we'll start with you guys.
When it comes to us, like we pretty much live Hallyu. Like it's the only thing that we do. Like we live in Korea, we talk about K-pop videos, we interview K-pop artists, we show Korean food. So Hallyu is a big part of our life. It's something that we're really passionate about promoting because it's something that we really like. As to why it became so popular, I think the real thing when it comes to K-pop videos is I think K-pop production companies have perfected music videos. They just done such a good job at it, and they're using YouTube as a platform so wonderfully. So like every video, every K-pop video gets millions and millions of views on a regular, consistent basis. So I think that without like Hallyu and without YouTube, like, the two of them work together just a bit too perfectly. Yes.
You want to add something?
I'm actually a big supporter of the globalization of popular culture, as you say, because I think for the longest time it's kind of like America's the shit. Everyone else has to feed off what America has to offer, right? But now, like with other huge phenomena like K-pop and like I don't know if you guys seen like the worst movie death scene ever. There's like because of YouTube, like you can just have you guys seen Banesh Malou? It's my life, whatever I wanna do. It's my life, whatever I. So like because of YouTube, like all this great content from all over the world is now at your fingertips, and America isn't the shit. I mean, we came really far, but I feel like there's a lot of other content out there, and instead of just like kind of just enjoying what we have, it's cool for the whole world to share with each other what the rest of the world has to offer. And yeah, I'm a huge supporter of globalization of pop culture.
Do you guys, I mean, obviously I think with eating your kimchi it's pretty obvious, but do you guys have a lot of fans who are not in the United States? I mean, between all you guys, I guess.
Well, for us, it's like only something like 8 or 9% of our audience is in Korea. Everybody else is outside of Korea. The U.S., actually, California is our biggest market. We like you guys a lot. So yeah, we're really surprised because it's like, you know, we only made these videos because, you know, we're just creative people and we like talking about things that we're interested in. But to see that so many people from other countries are so interested in, you know, our videos and in Korea as well, it's really surprising to us.
One of the things I was going to say, I don't know if this relates to a lot of people, but when I was growing up at least, I don't want to make myself sound really old. The internet was around when I grew up, but I was one of those people who was interested in Asian culture, and my friends didn't understand me, and so I felt really alone. I spent a lot of time like looking up Sailor Moon manga online. So like I would try to talk to my friends about Sailor Moon or something, or like how I cried over the last Sailor Moon episode where like Darien dies, and they're like, who's Darien? What's Sailor Moon?
Spoiler! Say spoiler alert!
Okay, in case you didn't know, he's fine. But so I felt really lonely, and so then when I got older, I always knew I'd end up somewhere in Asia. And when we started making our blog and we started getting followers and stuff, a lot of the people kept saying the same things, like my friends aren't into K-pop or they don't understand me. And then by chance, people from other parts of the world made friends with other people. So it's like YouTube has really opened up this opportunity for people who have similar interests. So it's not like, I don't think it's necessarily like no one knew K-pop, then K-pop came and everyone's like, yeah, let's get into this. A lot of people were into it already, but didn't have a lot of access to it. And now we have more access to it. And now we can have events like this where we can all come together and understand each other. So that's what's so exciting to me.
It was it was crazy to me to hear. They have a video up on their website right now. Their tour through Mexico, and I was like, you can go to Mexico and have like crowds of people on command. Sort of show
That
up.
was weird. We still don't understand why you guys like us, but we're happy.
All right, you guys. So you guys also have fans outside the United States? I mean, are you talking to a lot of people who are in other languages, speaking other languages and stuff?
International fans?
Yeah, yeah.
For our content, because it's sketch comedy, to understand it, you have to kind of know English. So most of it is English-speaking countries like UK, Canada, Australia, but some Asian English-speaking countries like Singapore and stuff like that. But the weird thing is, we have this, our top video is called Real Relationships / Sex, right? And the most viewed is India. Well, I know they speak English because of the telemarketers and stuff, but I'm like, why? Why? I don't know. We just have a huge fan base from India. It's amazing.
I think that video is like labeled pornography in India.
Really have what we find it because she's updates.
Well, I mean, going off of what they just said, I think it's beautiful how the internet really just connects everyone, and if your friends don't really like what you like, you can always connect online and find people who do, and it also brings kind of like cultures together. Because, it amazed me that when we did a show last year out in Australia, people were so, they were relating to Asian American culture. Like the Asian Australians out there were like, yeah, we're both immigrants in Western countries, and we go through the same things that you do. So
That's very cool. David, so you have a fan base, a growing fan base outside of the United States as well. Have you actually gone and toured outside of the United States?
I haven't gone and toured outside yet. I mean, there are a lot of tours, but it's kind of weird because I don't really know how what I talk about translates over to like people across the world, because like the way I speak is very specific. It's like, as people say, you sound black, you know. Yeah, but like, to be honest with you, like the way I spoke, this is how I spoke my whole life growing up. My parents, we own a black beauty supply store. Like I sold weeds my whole life. So, you know, y'all need a hookup, let me know. 1B27, y'all like the highlight? I got it. Yeah, but like, this is how I grew up talking my whole life. So it's kind of like I don't really understand like how I relate to other people, but somehow it does. I mean, certain things, like I have a series called The Dating Game. You know, everybody goes through like all these like dating situations, and this is all like somewhat personal experiences of mine. So if you guys notice in my videos, almost every single character that you see is somebody that I've met or something that I've done. Kim Jong-il is based off my uncle and this guy named in college named Andy Jang. This dude named Andy Jang speaks just like Kim Jong-il. Like, oh, hi David, good morning. I'm like, okay dude. And it's always stuck in my head. Kim Jong-il, I did a skit where basically I was playing basketball. I was like, hold my dick! Like, that shit happened to me. Like, I used to go playing ball all the time, and every time you play basketball, there's always an asshole on the court. Like, he always thinks he's better than you. He has like a sweatband on, like a Jordan tattoo on his nipple. Like, I'm like ready to get at it. And I used to always play with these guys, and this dude literally crossed me over. He was like, hit your face, bitch! And he just laid it up on me, and I was like, dog, calm down. Like, we just played, and he was like 6 feet tall to me too. This guy would always like talk shit. Jordan, suck a dick, boom. And I'm like, hey, calm your ass down, right? But yeah, all my comedy is basically based on stuff that you see in my life. And that's basically what stand-up comedy is. Like when somebody goes up on stage and they talk about these experiences, it's all personal experiences. Everything that we picked up is like everything that you guys get to see. So I don't really get to keep any personal stuff from you guys. So notice every single video that I talk about is something about me. So every time I do a video, you guys get to know a little bit about me. That's why I feel like I'm really connected with you. There are things that I told you guys that I didn't tell my friends. So yeah.
On that note, I mean, because you guys are so exposed, being real, kind of out there, like showing yourselves in a way that I think most of the rest of us don't, right? Are there like sacrifices you have to make? Are there compromises with the way you live that you have to make? I mean, just to sort of stay out there? And what about just the life of doing it, you know, YouTube videos constantly? Does it feel like you're in some ways under this sort of heavy pressure to just constantly be on and be funny, or any of you guys?
I know for us, we make a lot of videos a week. We make like 5 or 6 videos a week.
Damn!
So, yeah, filming the video is the easiest part. It's just editing the videos afterwards, and it takes forever. So we're lucky now that we have some staff that are helping us with editing our videos. But before we had staff helping us, we would pretty much work all day, every day. Like we wake up in the morning, I just roll over and just grab a laptop and I start like checking comments and answering emails, and then we would just like film all day, and we work until like 4 a.m. So for a long part of our life, a long part of our YouTube career, we worked non-stop all day, every day. But now things are starting to like slow down, or starting to get some months, it's a bit easier. But it is really like, it's something that we really committed ourselves to. If it wasn't for you guys supporting us, we would have stopped right away.
But it's true, like I know it sounds really cheesy, like I feel like a card needs to open up and be like, if it wasn't for you guys. But it's really true, because the thing is, you know, when you're putting out these videos, like you guys were saying, it is you. We are the same people on the screen. It's not like we expected anyone to ever watch our videos. So we didn't ever put on a facade, we just did what we would do and make our own opinions. So when people started watching us, you can't change suddenly, you just have to keep doing what you're doing. But when people watch the videos, you feel like when we go, even now coming here, we feel guilty if we didn't put up a video, because we know that some people won't make it to KCON and they're going to check our website and be like, where's our way? That's not rude, by the way. That's Wonderful Adventure Now Korea. I don't know what you were thinking. And the Fat, the food adventure program for awesome people. Right? So we feel really sad that we didn't put it up and that someone might be waiting. So that's one part that kind of changes your life, you know?
I think all of us have made a lot of sacrifices to pursue our dreams, and this goes out for any of you guys that want to pursue passion and make something happen, like you want to be a singer, a dancer, anything, pursue the arts. Be prepared to make huge sacrifices. Now, I don't mean like sleeping with producers or anything like that. What I mean by huge sacrifices,
do that?
what I mean by huge sacrifices is
We did.
I did.
It's convenient to be married to the person.
What I mean by
Lauren Jones has something going on too. It had to happen.
well, what I mean by huge